I'm almost ready, dearest.
Are these the books?
Yes.
Fine, I'll take them out to the carriage. If I'm strong enough, it'll take her the rest of her life to read all these.
Stephen?
Oh dear, that tone of voice. Already I know it so well. You have something important to tell me, yes?
I simply wanted to say that there's no girl in the world I love as much as Maggie. So I do hope you'll like her.
Oh, Lucy, is that all? How feeble.
I might be calling on her quite often.
Well, I'm sure we're in for a very stimulating time. I can picture your cousin quite clearly, fat and blonde, with big blue eyes and a mouth that's always open. Am I right?
You have such confidence in your second sight, I shall refrain from destroying it.
Lucy, dearest, please don't be sharp with me.
You can be very cruel sometimes.
Forgive me, I'm begging.
Only if you promise to like Maggie.
Oh, Lucy, you angel. I've not read one of them before.
Are you starved of books, Miss Tulliver?
I'm very fond of reading.
Well, then Lucy and I must bring you volumes and volumes.
How is Uncle?
Oh, so much better than when you saw him last. He was upset by the sale, of course, but I think he's resigned to it now.
Can he move without the stakes?
He went to the bridge and back without them last night.
How splendid. Am I to meet your parent, Miss Tulliver?
Well, that depends on how long you stay, Mr. Guest. My parents have gone to Lecreth in the gig.
A gig? How energetic.
Stephen.
Do you know, Miss Tulliver, that this designing cousin of yours told me you had blue eyes and blonde hair? You were wicked to deceive me, Lucy.
Oh, Stephen, how could you? You said that about her.
Well, I wish I could always err in the same way and find the reality more beautiful than my preconception.
Well, now you've proved yourself equal to the occasion, Mr. Guest, and said the right thing at the right time.
Well, however trite the compliment, Miss Tulliver, it can nevertheless be true. Perhaps you would prefer me to be more eloquent.
On the contrary, if a compliment is eloquent, I always treat it as an expression of indifference.
Maggie, dear, you've always said how much you'd love to be admired. And now Stephen's complimenting you, you're angry.
I love to feel admired, Lucy, but somehow mere compliments never make me feel that. I see no reason why a woman should be told with a simper that she's beautiful, any more than an old man should be told he's venerable just because he's 80.
I shall never pay you a compliment again, Miss Tulliver.
Thank you. I shall take that as proof of your respect. Lucy, dear, would you like a sherry?
Well,
Mr. Guest?
Yes, thank you.
I'll get the glasses.
Stephen bought a volume of Purcell's songs this morning in St. Ogg's. And we were hoping we might persuade you to come back home with us so that we can all sing together. Stephen has a splendid voice.
Oh, Lucy, well, that is not an impartial judgment, you understand.
Maggie shall judge for herself.
Oh, I'm no judge, Lucy. I think any old barrel organ sounds splendid.
Maggie!
Oh, bravo, Miss Tulliver. You disapprove of me.
Oh, I'm just difficult to please, Mr. Guest. Any gentleman who thinks he's good enough for Lucy must expect to be severely criticised. Excuse me.
Oh, dear. I did so want you to be friends. I've never seen Maggie like this before.
Oh, Lucy. Yes, well, she is much too fiery for me. Not my type of woman at all.